In this video we will look at some background information for the Livesey washer and how our model was made for the Gasworks. The washer fits into the process just after the exhauster and before the glover's scrubbers. The purpose of the washer is to remove the last remaining traces of tar from the flow of gas. Washers can be very large with multiple layers for major gasworks. Gas flows through the large pipes, water and tar through the smaller pipes. Or for a smaller gasworks, they could be made as a single unit, like this one. Gas in and out at the top and smaller pipes on the side for water and tar extraction. Our design for the washer used this style of cast iron segments for the external walls, with bolted connections and lots of triangular gussets along the ribs. Gives a nice industrial feel. Inside there was a tray with a perforated plate and a mesh to capture the tar. The gas bubbles through the water and the tar is captured on the mesh. The tar is then floated off and piped to the tar pit. For our purposes, we chose to build two smaller units side by side based on this photo. The gas pipework seems to be arranged to allow one or other of the units to be in operation or both at the same time. Presumably this was to allow for maintenance work. The size of the unit is based on counting the bricks in the supporting columns for the pipework. Various components had to be made in CAD, large valves like this one for example, or smaller knife valves to cut the flow of viscous tar. Then there is a tar and water separator before the tar is piped away to the tar pit. The pipework over the top of the washers allows one of the washers to be isolated for maintenance. It also looks like the valves could be arranged to pass gas through the washers in parallel or series. Each section of pipe was modelled separately in CAD. The model of the tank faithfully captured the cast iron segments with all the gussets and flanges. When assembled, the tanks, pipework and valves give that strong industrial flavour that we were looking for. Rendering the washer in visualization software allows us to compare it to the photo we started with. Not a bad likeness. The tank sides were then cut into flat faces, ready for 3D printing. The parts were orientated with the best finish face upwards. As mentioned in the condenser presentation, Firth Blakely Sons & Co. were major suppliers of equipment to the gas industry. We decided that they should be the makers of our washer. The raised letters in this model are 1mm and 0.7mm font size, raised on the surface by 0.4 mm. The tar and water separator was so delicate that it had to be mounted in a fret along with a few other bits and pieces for printing and handling. The model was shown at Scale Forum in 2016 and Philip Hall kindly took this and the next couple of photos for us. Finally, the washer installed on the layout, surrounded by grime. That concludes our presentation about the Livesey washer. Thank you for watching and we hope it was of interest to you.